Hi darling, thanks for coming and visiting my channel. Today I want to tell you all about my third trimester must-haves, which I really didn't want to live without. Okay, so before we start, I would love to ask you to subscribe and remember to like my video. Today's video is going to be so super short and sweet. If you haven't seen my previous video, make sure you check that out where I tell you all about my experience in my third trimester. Please visit my Instagram. I really explained and post a lot more on my Instagram, so it's a bit more in depth. But yes, okay, without further ado, let's get started. So basically, I'm going to read you my list. This is my entire list for my pregnancy of my must-haves. So you have my first and second trimester, and then my third there at the bottom. And I'm just going to read through this list and tell you why I needed everything. So first thing, I'm not going to show you anything today because I did show some of these in the previous videos. So my first thing that I really needed and used in my third trimester was my ball. You know, the big gym ball, which I cannot show you because it's in my baby's room and she's sleeping. So my big gym ball, I really used it. I exercised so many things on there. I followed a lot of what's her name? Bridget Tyler. She's a doula. So I followed a lot of her exercising advice before pregnancy as well as postpartum. Her postpartum recovery videos, she has 4 of them. It's amazing and I really made use of it. The exercise ones the most. I also exercised following, I'm so bad with names. It's a birth nurse, labor nurse. I will link their channels down below in the description because they were extremely helpful for me to keep me calm. I did not have any anxiety about birthing. So yeah, they really helped me and I would love to really promote them. Please go check out their channels if you are pregnant. So the ball and those exercises I used so much. I exercised more during my pregnancy than before because, well, I just don't like it. And then the next thing I couldn't live without was a humidifier, jeez, and a cooler. So it was so hot. It was in summer and I had a lot of hot flashes in my third trimester. So I would sit in front of the water cooler all day long. It was helpful. Not so much that I regretted being pregnant in summer. I loved being pregnant in summer and I would not want to be pregnant in the winter at all. No, thank you. I prefer summer pregnancy so far. Would not complain about that. My hot flashes did not last very long. It would start up and then it would be like maybe a minute, max 5 minutes, and then it would be gone. So it wasn't so much that it really irritated me, and the water cooler helped a lot. I would just go sit in front of a cooler or a fan or something and feel much better instantly, or just take off my clothes. That's literally what I did. Take off my clothes, walk around in my underwear all day long. I'm alone at home, so that worked. And then next I needed new clothes and slippers. New clothes, obviously, because nothing fits at all, nothing. I even wore throughout my pregnancy. I got some clothes that was about, let me think, 36, 38, 4 sizes larger, but it did not fit anymore and it looked very funny. So I had to buy a few dresses. I literally just bought 2 or 3 dresses and that's all I wore the entire third trimester when I was not in my underwear. So Next, slippers, like I said, because my feet hurt and that's all I could wear was slippers or barefoot. That's what I was walking in the entire time. Barefoot was sore, my heels were sore if you watched my earlier video. So I had to put on my slippers because I love being barefoot. I just love going barefoot. But I did need to put on slippers because my feet hurt that much. Then I really, really wanted a support band so bad. So I asked a friend to buy me a support band and she did, but it wasn't really a support band. It was one of those maternity bands where you, like a piece of cloth, stretchable cloth that you just put on so that your stomach doesn't stick out between your shirt and your pants, which was not helpful a lot. I did feel alright, but it wasn't really helpful. So I would have loved to have an actual support pad, and if I get pregnant again, I'm definitely going to invest in that. Then water. I was so thirsty talking about water. Let's take a sip first. So much better. So I was super thirsty in my third trimester, and honestly, it hasn't gone away yet. Then I wrote down a shaver because I needed a shaver, not a shaving tool, a shaver, meaning a person. I could not try as I wanted. I could not shave my legs at all. I just couldn't. I couldn't bend this way or that way. I just couldn't get it done. I might have done it half, but I couldn't get it done properly. So basically, my awesome husband just did it for me. He shaved for me. He shaved my legs for me. Everything else I did sugaring. So basically that's what I did. And I really didn't want to go without that. I wouldn't give that up. Then stretch mark stuff is basically what I wrote. But what I used was cocoa butter. I loved the feeling. It would take away the sting and the stretching burn that your skin gets. Your skin feels very stingy and thin and itchy because it's stretching all the time. So that would bring me a lot of relief, and I went through quite a few tabs of that. I used the one that I showed you in one of my earlier videos, the Palmer's cocoa butter. I used Coco Palmer's stretch mark cream, and I used tissue oil. And I would put on everything at least 3 times a day, and I got so many stretch marks, so many in the last trimester. So you can go to my Instagram and actually check it out because I did upload some photos of that. But nothing worked. I guess it's just genes. I don't know, because my mom doesn't have any. I am the odd one out with my genes, but I just got so many stretch marks and I can't do anything about that. But that is my third trimester must-haves, and I really felt great. So I didn't need any medicine or any heat pads or anything like that. I felt amazing in my third trimester. I even wore heels up to 33 weeks. And then my feet got sore and then I was done with that. So I think my third trimester was fantastic. So let me know what you really needed in your third trimester, and it would be so interesting to read, and I can't wait to chat with you in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!